Hello, we welcome you to the Indian Sign Language enabled virtual lab of CSIR Jigyasa. We hope you enjoy and learn with us.
Hello. What is our topic today? Today we will understand about the different kind of blood groups. We all know that there are four major kind of blood groups, that is A, B, AB and O. Do you probably think and wonder why we have different blood groups? I will explain. In fact, our blood comes in few different varieties. Our red blood cells or RBCs contain a protein called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin binds to oxygen, allowing the cells to transport it throughout the body. However, blood also has another kind of complex protein on the outside of the cell membranes. These proteins are known as antigens. Antigens communicate with white blood cells or WBCs. WBCs are immune cells that protect us against infection. Antigens serve as identifying markers, allowing the immune system to recognize our body's own cells without attacking them as foreign bodies, compared to recognizing and identifying invading bodies and keeping us healthy and strong. The two kinds of antigens, A and B, determine our blood types. But how do we get four blood types from only two antigens? Antigens are coded by three different alleles, while the A and B allele code for A and B antigens. The O allele codes for neither. As human beings inherit one copy of each gene from each parent, every individual has two alleles determining the blood type. For blood types A and B, alleles are both dominant, while O is recessive. We have to understand the concept of dominant and recessive alleles because that will help us understand why everyone has different kind of blood groups. We must have seen that mostly A blood type and B blood type are the dominant blood groups out there. The O blood group is not so dominant because it is coded by a recessive allele. For example, if both parents have A blood group, the child will also have A blood group. In case both parents have B blood type, the child will also have B blood group. If we inherit one of each, the resulting codominance will produce both A and B antigens, which will give us type AB blood group. The type O allele, as we learned, is recessive. So either of the others, which is A or B, will override it, resulting in either type A or type B. This is the dominating power of the A and B alleles. If you happen to inherit two O's, we will get a type O blood. Because of these kind of interactions, it is important to know the blood types of both parents, because that is what determines the blood types. We understood how and why we get the different kind of blood groups. Can we try to predict the probability of our children's blood types? Why do blood types even matter? It does. Let me explain. When we have immediate need of blood, during blood transfusion, finding the correct blood type is a matter of life and death. In case of any accident or an emergency, blood donation can be life-saving. Sometimes, if A blood is given type B blood, or vice versa, it can become very dangerous, because their antibodies will reject the foreign antigens and attack them. And this will cause the transfused blood to clot. That is why it is important to ensure that the person is provided with blood which matches his blood group. People with type AB blood produce both A and B antigens. They don't make any antibodies against them. So they will recognize either as safe. On the other hand, people with blood type O don't produce either kind of antigens, which makes them universal donors. They can donate to either of the blood groups. Matching donors and recipients is a bit more complicated, especially the RH or the rhesus factor. Here is a short clip about it.